EFF has led counter-charges against Pravin Gordhan, accusing the Public Enterprises Minister of corruption and racketeering. Overnight, Pravin Gordhan opened a case of defamation, crime and injuria and incitement to violence against two EFF leaders. His complaint relates to statements made by EFF leader Julius Malema and his deputy Floyd Chavambu. ENCA's Samkele Maseko caught up with the EFF's Mbuyiseni Ndlozi outside the Brooklyn police station in Pretoria.
How is this tit-for-tat battle of yours and Pravin Gordhan?
What is tit-for-tat? I don't
know. How is this battle, these counter charges that you are laying against one another, Pravin laying a charge against you, you laying a charge against Pravin Gordhan, how is that going to assist the ordinary poor men and poor women on the ground? I foresee that some of these members of the EFF here may be poor, may have no work. How is this charge that you are laying against Pravin going to assist them in getting them out of their downtrodden position?
I think the charges of Pravin are very personal. They have to do with his person, his ego, his selfishness. He's always putting himself first and I think it was really a public stance on his part. He may have intercepted that we are coming here. But who lays a defamation case at a police station? A defamation case is a civil claim, it's a civil case. So a lawyer writes a letter and says, you have said 1, 2, 3, 4 in the public, withdraw, apologize, or else I'm going to press charges against you. And then we go to court, like Thandi Qubule did, for an example. So I think in relation to Pravin, it's a public stance. What we are doing here is cleaning the government. It is making sure that we expose the extent of the ways in which taxpayers' money is squandered, that taxpayers' money is not taken care of, that those who are bestowed with the responsibility to guard the interests and the resources of poor people, not just poor people but all South Africans, they don't do so, and they only jump when their careers personally in a selfish way are online, like Pravin Gordhan. So the charges, if you look at them, we're not talking about selfish charges of Comrade Julius Malema or the Commander-in-Chief. We're talking about corruption, money laundering. We're talking about racketeering. We're talking about being in a position of power. You know about wrongdoing, but you don't act. You understand? Which is the contravention of the prevention of corruption. We're talking about people who get into government, they are aware, information comes to them, they pass budgets. He passed budget after budget, knowing very well that there is money that is corruptly going to a Gupta family who are also politically meddling in the deployment policies of the ANC. He knew that, as we all did throughout the years, but he kept passing a budget after a budget on the basis of some collective responsibility that they take. So we're saying to all of them, take collective responsibility. And if you are going to blame Zuma, I mean, look at the ridiculous example. Pravin Gordhan was a minister for 5 years and then a minister again for 2 years. And then they go and blame Van Rooyen, who was a minister for a weekend. For a weekend. He never passed any budget. He never expounded any money. Yes, he was a Gupta appointee. But all the money that went corruptly to the Guptas happened under the nose and the watch of Pravin Gordhan, who also, by the way, lied to Parliament, is guilty of perjury by his own admission. He confessed at the Zondo Commission that, no, I did not speak the truth in relation to a decoy question as well as in relation to an EFF parliamentary question.